So it really comes down to number one in your circumstance right there, which was really accurate targeting. So you're saying ads that are highly relevant to yourself. Or number two, when I'm thinking back to the last 24 hours and the ads that I can remember, it's frequency. I can remember 2 to 3 ads off the top of my head, and it's because I see them all the time. They're always on my YouTube pre-rolls. They sponsor the UFC, which I'm watching on a Sunday afternoon. They're always on my in between my Instagram stories, on my Facebook. They're everywhere, and so they're always top of mind. And the only way that they've achieved that for me is just through frequency across multiple platforms. So it does go to show how important it is to be retargeting cross-platform, or else you're just going to be left with the other 200 advertisers that are serving to the same users every day, and you're not getting through to them.
That's right. And I think also to highlight is, for this camping and motorbike trip, it's not for at least 60 days, I believe. It's 45 days away, something like that. So if your retargeting list was only for 30 days, probably forget your brand pretty quickly, even if I've been retargeted for those first 30 days, because I know that for my intent signals online, I'm not going to be purchasing for at least 45 days. Keeping a track on maybe honing down on your audience lists and creating either a list that's for 90 days or a list that's for 30, another one for 60, and another one for 90. And you can get really pointy with your messaging there. Another area to support your retargeting success would be building a strong brand. And I touched on this a little bit in one of my videos, which was around video content and actually distributing that online. There's a few things that you could do here, and it's not as expensive as people think. You don't need a professional grade video. I mean, you and I were sitting in our offices and recording on a webcam and posting that online. That's content straight away, and the actual investment for that content was relatively minimal as a whole. But the value that it can provide, the users and engaging those audiences is huge. What you could do after that is, for instance, a video of this length, 30, 40 minutes, you can break that down into snippets. And it's exactly the same on advertising as well. You can record a 2-minute video about your packaging brand or about your beef jerky, break that down into snippets and repurpose that content absolutely everywhere, including your website. The more content that you've got on your website, the more brand recognition that you'll have, as well as your awareness piece of publishing that elsewhere. Pairing your brand strategy with your retargeting campaigns can be really effective. One example that I've seen over the past few years who absolutely nail it is Marvel. Considering Marvel's got a multi-million, if not billion-dollar budget, what can we actually learn from it? Well, their repurposing content strategy is amazing. Their video content strategy is amazing. Taking all the visuals out of it, taking all the celebrities out of it, if you strip it down to the bare bones, what you'll find is a very clear marketing funnel across many different channels and purposefully touching on all the different marketing touch points that you can. Within 6 weeks of their movie launching in cinema, they'll have 4 different 6-second videos that they release. So the first couple will be tests, and then in that last 4 weeks, they'll have 4 elevator pitches basically for the movie, where it's just 6 seconds letting you know this is coming out. Now over the next 6 months, they have over the next 4 weeks, they have 2 15-second videos that they play over a fortnight. So they'll play the first one for the first 2 weeks and then fresh content straight away afterwards for the remaining 2 weeks. And then in that last sort of 30 days, they'll be releasing a 30-second plus video to the existing audience. So not only are they getting top of funnel audiences, getting them keen on those very quick videos, and then middle of funnel with those little bit extra, they then take the data from people who've engaged with the 6-second videos and the 15-second videos, and they retarget very heavily from that. As well as doing that, as I mentioned before, they're covering all avenues. They're across Snapchat, they're across TikTok, they're across Facebook, YouTube. They're everywhere to be seen, and they are very clever in the way that they drive action from the way that they publish their content.
If you're spending over $10,000 a month across Google and Facebook ads, click the link below to our website, reach out to us for a completely free 90-day action plan and back-end audit, where we'll run through the back end of your ad account, provide you with a 60 to 90-minute video where we'll give you the steps to take your ad account to spending $20, $30, and then ultimately $40,000 per month, where it starts to make sense to find a growth partner like ourselves to work together to take you to that next level.